Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this will be my thoughts on commission painters. Do you love them or hate them, and if so, why? In this video, I'm going to cover some basic things of what to look for with commission painters who I've used in the past and who I'll probably continue to use in the future. So you may be wondering, why would you use a commission painter? A lot of people want their models to look gorgeous, and by gorgeous I mean super mega awesome. I am the best painter in the universe. That takes time, as you can tell by the clock, and everybody has a whole lot of time. There's only 24 hours in a day at the last time I checked, and I'm a dad, so trust me, there's less than 24 hours in most days. So how can I still game and have painted models? Well, you can pay somebody to do commission work and paint your models. The drawback to that is you are now buying the models, and then you are paying someone else to assemble and then paint your models, and that takes time, and everybody has a certain pay rate and a certain pay scale. Most commission painters I know, depending on what you're going to get done, they want to know what level of painting do you want them to do it to. Do you want a basic tabletop? Do you want a Golden Demon award-winning paint job? And those two things are very different things, so you have to be very careful when you're telling them what you want, because these are the people who are going to ask you all the questions, literally all the questions you can think of and then some. So keep that in mind, as well as, you know, the cost. So what does it cost to get models painted? It all really depends on what level of painting you want. If you want Golden Demon award-winning level of painting, keep in mind you're not just painting for the painter's skill, you're paying for his time. It takes time to paint models. I paint at a bare minimum tabletop quality, maybe just a hair above. I have spent a week, maybe two, painting one model, mainly because of time frames, but total time on a single model, maybe 6 or 7 hours to get one model done. And if you've got 1,000 Space Marines or 1,000 Space Smurfs or whatever space term model you want to use, and you want that person to paint them to a Golden Demon standard level, that person will, but you're going to pay for that time. And it may take them 6 months to get that level of painting done, so you can't expect somebody to paint them to that level within 2 days. It's just not going to happen. You can't do that. So then, this is the company that I used, Arm Miniatures Painting Services. He goes by the Arm Painter, I believe, on Twitch. I'll put a link to YouTube, his website, and Twitch in the description below. He and I have several discussions on time and what it really takes to paint a model. The Primus Marine you see in front of you is he painted up in the Imperial Fist on his color scheme on his Twitch channel. He did it from base coat color all the way to done on his live stream, and I believe it took him somewhere around 4 to 6 hours, give or take, for this one model. He did a lot of work, got a lot of weathering done, and did the base and everything else. So what you see here is 6 hours of his life that he's had to give, and in my opinion this is higher than tabletop quality. Now I don't know what he would charge for this. I haven't asked him, but he gave it away on his channel to a random drawing winner, and I'm the one who got it. I honestly believe that, you know, you could charge I really can't say what he would charge for this model. But it is above tabletop quality, and it took him 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours to do one model. So you can't hand somebody, a commission painter, 500 Space Marines. I need you to assemble them and paint them. I need them all to look like this. This is Mr. Madrak McStabby, or Madrak 3 for you War Machine and Hordes fans out there, that my buddy painted up for me. He's the same commission painter that just did the one prior, and I don't know how much time he spent on this model. I told him initially when I paid him, I want just tabletop quality. This is far beyond tabletop quality, because he was trying to do a few things. He wanted to do some lighting effects on the gauntlet, he wanted to do some stuff on the shield, and then, you know, the rocks and everything else. And this is a beautiful model. I mean, this is above tabletop quality. I do not know what he would have charged for this model had he not gone a little bit overboard with the quality work on it. The tabletop for this guy, I asked him to assemble it and just paint it to a tabletop standard. He quoted me $35. This is more than $35 worth of work here, folks, so don't be calling him saying, hey, Lord 17C said, you only charged him $35 for that model. That's the quality I want. But he did amazing work, and I don't know how long this took him. The next model up should be the Press Gang. No, it's another picture of Madrak. I apologize. I'm still learning this editing software. But like I said, great work. I've not had any complaints with him, and hopefully it will continue to do that and to be this level of painting. But I got a steal at this. I did not pay him what this model's painting time took him and what it was worth. This model is the Privateer Press Gang model that they released when they ended the Press Gang Corps. They gave it only to current press gangers and I believe past press gangers, and I gave it to him and I said, hey, paint this up for me, tabletop quality. And this is what he did for tabletop quality. I believe he went a little bit beyond again, or his version of tabletop quality and mine are entirely different. Beautifully painted model. So this is the guy that I use, and I'm just curious, who do y'all use? Plug your the guys that you use for painted models. Get their names out there. This is how they make their money. This is how they grow their businesses and pay their bills. So throw them some love. On the flip side, have you always been happy with the results you've gotten from your painted model guys? Did you think that the money that you spent was worth what you got? Leave it in the comment section below, and as always, keep on wargaming.